here at the Fremantle train station where we parked our car. Mother. Yan. So, join us as we tour Fremantle. It's a free parking. Normally you can only park here if you're going to use the public service bus or trains. So on my right is the train station. So this is the bus stop where we normally wait. So we're not gonna take the bus today, so we're just gonna walk around Fremantle. So this is the main bus station here in Fremantle. You can see all the buses parked, waiting for their scheduled times for departure. Then in front of me is the Fremantle railway station, or the train station. This is where you see at the train station. So quiet. These are the scheduled times for the buses and trains. All the informations is there. There is the ticketing office, and there's the train. This train will go to Perth in 1 minute. Too busy. So, welcome to the port city of Fremantle. This is Sea Shed. There's D Shed. This is the port area where the ships or boat travels to Rottnest docks. This is where the famous Artenia ship that carried all those passengers that were positive of COVID-19. This was where they were docked in the past, and the past few weeks. This one is the E Shed, which has some restaurants and where the markets were before, but it's closed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But we'll be walking along here, and up ahead, don't know if you can see, is the B Shed ferry terminal. That is where we buy the tickets to go to Rottnest Island, and there's a cafe there as well. And as you can see, all the doors here are closed, but this was one of the good markets here in Fremantle, the E Shed markets.
Gandang laki.
Hello po.
Yes.
Pinoy?
Hello, hi.
Pinoy?
No.
Ay,
Oh, no. Oh, nice.
nice, oh.
Oh. Hindi daw sila Pinoy. Hindi sila kabayan. Few people are out and about, which is cool. And I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's a fishing boat or a boat for hire. Looks like a pirate ship. Not sure. And we're walking to where that dome is, which is the WA Maritime Museum. Cool. Few people stop to go fishing. And just being by the water, so relaxing. It's just so nice to be outside. Yeah. Tourist boat, maybe. Nice. Okay, we're here at last at the WA Maritime Museum. Still at the Maritime Museum, there's an old submarine here. Look how big the front bit is, and that's the length of the submarine. Hope you can see it well. And look the size of that. That's mother. And look at the size of the missiles. So that's massive. And that's the submarine. At the size of this propeller. And the homage to the Australian sailors. A 3-meter bronze sculpture. This is the one of the entrances or a way to go to the Roundhouse. There's buildings around me, but hope you can see it's a bit dark. But this is like a nice little tunnel. This used to be the prison. No, it's not Fremantle prison, but used to be a prison as well. And there you go. Oh, mysterious. Then we'll go to the end of this tunnel. And we're back. So there's Jing coming up. That's the Fremantle High Street, and this is what we are looking at the moment. This is what you call the Roundhouse. It's one of the landmarks here in Fremantle. It's nice to hang around here, overlooking the main roads and some of the nice apartments there. And this is the view from up here. We were there before, at the bottom. That was where we stood before, looking up. And now we're up here, looking down. And that's Fremantle Beach, also known as Bathurst Beach. Quite a few people, I think it's high tide, quite a few people are here. It's nice to be out there, people walking along the trail, some spending time at the beach. Oh, and there's a small crowd there, family, and that sculpture, and that's what it's called, Roundhouse. See ya. Again. So we finished walking along the beach behind us, and there's more of the other side of the beach. What else can we see here? There's the used to have like restaurants there, shops. It's nice to see. No, they're closed now. Used to have restaurants. Oh, they're open for takeaway. It's nice to see lots of people hanging out. We can now have 10 people grouped together. And let's just walk around here. See. So there's just nowhere to eat here. It's closed. Oh wow. Gosh. So we normally walk here. It's normally crowded, but still nice because it's so quiet, and you feel that you can actually take decent photos and videos without much interruption, without much crowd. Don't know if you can see anything there, but there's fish there. Not allowed to fish here though, but there's few fishes in that water. Boats, here. Sometimes we would have boats parked just here, and then they would get their food from Kaylee's, which is that building there. They serve one of the best fish and chips in Perth. I think everything's closed. Look at those closed umbrellas. And there used to be lots of birds here. See, you can see the sharp bird spikes here, because these birds have to get you food while you're eating out here. And there's another up ahead. I think there's not too many places to buy food. I could see that one called Joe's to Go is open with a few people queuing, and this is Cicerella's, which was their landing area, Cicerella's landing. And as I said, boats would usually land here and stop here to buy fish and chips. As you can see, because everything's closed, the restaurant itself is closed. So, and that's the Fremantle Park with the Ferris wheel, as you can see there at the front. May isda nga rin dun eh. Asa na? There's fish here, fish sanctuary area. I love Rio. We met some Filipinos along, so we stopped to chat. They came from Midland. So that's the park across the road. Still looking for places to eat. And then there's, we've not tried Joe's to Go before, but anyway, we'll see. We're a bit fed up with fish and chips. So this is the renovated Esplanade Youth Plaza. There wasn't one before. It's not actually renovated, it's new. See the kids there? I did. And the smaller one over that side, I guess, where the kids are. So that's one of the oldest hotels here, Esplanade Hotel. We're here at the busy High Street, Fremantle High Street. Not too busy. Well, not Metropolis, Sail and Anchor Pub, and the very popular Fremantle markets. They're only open Fridays and Saturdays. It's a Sunday today, but anyway, they're closed. Markets are closed because of the COVID. All the Victorian style old buildings. This is what Fremantle is famous for. souvenir shops. I thought they would all be closed, but they're open. Cool. Grilled Dome, which is the popular coffee shop. There's Time Zone here on my right coming up. Actually, that's Hoyt's Cinema, and there are a few shops there, or restaurants. Time Zone is closed. Sandrino and Benny's Bar and Cafe, these are popular pizza places. Open for takeaway. 15%. There's Dome, Ben and Jerry still there. It's nearly 4 o'clock and we're still looking for somewhere to have lunch. Actually, 20% off. De La Roma. Oh yeah, this one's a nice restaurant as well. What else is popular here? This is like the coffee strip. We would have coffee here. There would be like tables and chairs here. People sipping their coffees while they're watching, you know, the tourists walk around, and sometimes there'd be like a parade of vintage cars here. People on their Harleys as well, and it's the other popular bookshop here, which is Elizabeth's second-hand bookshop. And in the restaurants as well, they're popular for fish and chips, pizza, chili mussels. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, sombrero. Oh, yeah. That'd be nice. Newport Hotel. There's San Churros there. Bus stop full of people. Right, so churros is the way to go. So this will wrap our Fremantle vlog. Thanks for joining us. So we will walk along this high street there, and as you can see at the very end, that's where the train station is, where we park for free. So